Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and the subject today we are studying is Cambridge O Levels Mathematics Syllabus D. This subject is also called DMaths 4024. Today we have set our hearts to solve a paper 2 of this subject. For this purpose, we have selected October-November 2016 2 paper. The time allowed for this paper is 2 hours and 30 minutes. In this paper, the use of the calculator is allowed. In this video, I am going to present you the solution of this paper to the best of my abilities, to best of my skills, to the best of my knowledge with all the sincerity. I hope that this video will be very helpful for all of you. So let's start today's paper, and here we have October, November 2016 2 paper. So question number 1 is coming up on your screen. The total marks for this paper are 100. Question number 1, he says the basic price of the 2016 model of a car is $21,000. Saeed and Rashid each buy this model of a car. Question number 1A, first part. Saeed pays a deposit of $756. Calculate the deposit Saeed pays as a percentage of the basic price. As a percentage of the basic price means that upstairs you will have this deposit, and downstairs you will put the basic price, which is 21,000. So let me show you the solution. So the percent deposit will be 756 divided by 21,000 multiplied 100, and that will be 3.6%. 3.6% is the answer. So let's go to the question number 1A part, its second portion. He then pays 24 monthly payments of $922.25. Calculate the total amount that Said pays as a percentage of the basic price. So first of all, I will find out what is the total price he has paid. It's deposit plus the 24 monthly payments. Each payment is of 922.25. And then I will see how much this is the percentage of the basic price. So the total money they deposited is deposit plus the total monthly payments. 756 is the deposit, and 24 monthly payments of each payment is of 922.25. So 756 plus 24 multiply 922.25, and that will be $22,890. Now I have to convert this into percentage. So $22,890 they have to pay. The actual price of the car was 21,000 multiply 100. So that will be 109%. So they have paid 109%. This is the solution. Question number 1, it's a B part. Rashid pays a deposit of $381 followed by 36 equal monthly payments. The total amount that he pays is 127% of the basic price of the $21,000. Calculate Rashid's monthly payment. So first of all, I will find out what is the 120% of this money. So the total amount he paid is 120% of the 21,000. So 127, sorry, and divided by 100 multiplied 21,000, and that will be $26,670. So basically he has paid this much total money. This money is comprised of a 381 deposit plus the 36 monthly payments. So total money is 26670 equals to 381 plus 36 multiply x. X is the monthly payment. So 26,670 minus 381, and that will be 26289 equals to 36x. So x will be equals to 26289 divided by 36, and that will be 730.25. 730.25 is the monthly payment. I hope you understand this, and let's go to the next part. Question number 1 is C part. It's a 3 marks question. He says that $21,000 represented an increase of 5% on the basic price of the 2015 model. Calculate the difference between the basic price of 2015 and 2016 model. So first of all, I need to find out what was the price in 2015. So in 2015, the price would be suppose X, and there is a 5% increase in the price, and now the price is 21,000. So X plus 5% of the X is equal to 21,000. Take the LCM on the left side, so LCM will be 100. So upstairs you will have 100X plus 5X divided by 100 equals to 21,000. So 105X divided by 100 is equal to 21,000. So X will be equals to 21,000 multiply 100 divided by 105. So X will be equals to 20,000. That means the price in 2015 was 20,000. The price in 2016 is 21,000. So what is the difference between these two prices? 21,000 minus 20,000, that is 1,000. So there is a difference of $1,000. So I hope you understand this part. This was question number 1, it's C part. Okay, so we are going to the next question. That is question number 2. It's A part. He says simplify 3a square divided by 10bc divided 9a divided by 5b square c. So what I will do, I will convert this divide sign into multiplication sign, and the fraction after this divide sign that will reciprocate. And here we go. So you will have 3a square divided by 10bc multiply 5b square c divided by 9a. Upstairs, the numerator will multiply with the numerator, denominator will multiply with the denominator. So upstairs, you will have 3 multiply 5 multiply a square multiply b square multiply c. Downstairs, you will have 10 multiply 9 multiply a, b, c. So you do the cutting and you will left with the AB divided by 6. AB divided by 6. AB divided by 6. AB divided by 6. Okay, so AB divided by 6 is the answer, sir. Our answer is right. This is my solution. Question number 2 is B part. He says simplify. We have an algebraic fraction. It is h minus k divided by the 5h minus 5k. In the denominator, you can see 5 is common, so I will take that 5 common. So we will see what can happen. So upstairs, you will have h minus k. Downstairs, you take 5 common. So you will have 5 bracket h minus k bracket close. So this h minus k and h minus k brackets will be cancelled with each other. So you are left with 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 is the answer, sir, which is right answer. You can see on the marking scheme. And this is my solution. Okay. Question number 2 is C part. Here you have factorize, and this is 9m square minus 4n square. So this is a difference of 2 perfect squares. You have 2 perfect squares and you have a negative sign between them. So I can write it as 3m whole square minus 2n whole square. So because you have a negative between 2 perfect squares, so you can write it as 3m plus 2n, 3m minus 2n. So I hope you understand. You remember a square minus b square is equals to a plus b multiplied with the a minus b. I have used that formula. So let's check the marking scheme. As you can see, our answer is right. So our answer is right. Okay, so we are going to the next question. Question number 2, and it's D part. He says factorize. So here we have q bracket p minus 2 bracket close plus 3 bracket 2 minus p bracket close. You can see these two members are exactly same, only the difference of sign. So what I will do, I will take a negative out, and when I will take a negative out, their order will change. The positive will become negative, the negative will become positive. So you see q bracket p minus 2 bracket close. I will take negative common from the last two terms. So when I take it minus 3, so bracket p minus 2, you see their order has changed. The negative has become positive, the positive has become negative. Now you can see p minus 2 bracket is common from the two terms. So in the other bracket, you will have q minus 3. So p minus 2 in one bracket, q minus 3 in the other bracket. This is the answer, sir. P minus 2 into q minus 3. That is the answer, sir. Our answer is right. Question number 2 is E part, and this first portion. Find the two solutions of the 5x minus 1 is equals to plus minus 9. So the two options will be I will go with 5x minus 1 equals to plus 9, and the second option will be 5x minus 1 is equals to minus 9. In this way, I will find the two values of the x. So we will have 5x minus 1 is equals to 9. So 5x will be equals to 9 plus 1. 5x will be equals to 10. So x will be equals to 10 divided by 5, and the x will be equals to 2. In the same way, we will have the second option, which will be 5x minus 1 equals to minus 9. 5x will be equals to minus 9 plus 1. So 5x will be equals to minus 8. And the x will be equals to minus 8 by 5. X will be equals to minus 1.6. So there are two values of x. One is minus 1.6 and the other is 2. This is 2 and 8 by 5. 2 and minus 8 by 5, sorry, minus 8 by 5. Yes, our answer is right, sir. So next part is question number 2E, second part. The solution of the 5x minus 1 equals to plus minus 9 are also the solution of this equation 5x squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where b and c are integers. Find the value of the b and the c. So what I will do, I will take square on both the sides. Now I have to find the equation. So I will take square on both the sides. So 5x minus 1 whole square, a minus b whole square, a square minus 2 into a into b plus b square. So it will be 25x square minus 10x plus 1. I have opened this with the identity. So, and the plus minus 9 whole square is plus 81. So you will have 25x square minus 10x plus 1 minus 81 equals to 0. 25x square minus 10x minus 80 equals to 0. Take 5 common. So 5 bracket 5x square minus 2x minus 16 bracket close equals to 0. This 5 will go on the other side. It will divide with the 0 and it will become 0. So 5x square minus 2x minus 16 is equals to 0. When you compare this with this, so your b will be minus 2 and your c will be minus 16. Minus 2 and minus 16 is the right answer, sir. You can look at the marking scheme. This is how I have done this. We are done with the question number 2. Now we are on the question number 3 and it's A part. He says complete the table of the values for y is equals to x by 20 bracket x square minus 10 bracket close. Now he says complete the table. So for the value of the x, when the x is 5, what is the value of the y? So I will substitute this 5 here in the place of x. So in your calculator, you will write 5 divided by 20 multiply bracket start 5 square minus 10 bracket close equals to, and when you will hit the equals to button, you will get 3.75. So 3.75, and that is the right answer, sir. This is the right answer. Okay, then he says using a scale of 2 centimeter to 1 unit on both the axes, draw the graph of y is equals to x by 20 bracket start x square minus 10 and bracket close for the x values equals to and greater than 0 and equals to and less than 5. Okay, so I'm going to plot these points on that 0, 0, 1, minus 0.452, minus 0.6, 3, minus 0.154, 1.2, and 5, 3.75. So what I will do, I will plot these points. You can see. So at 0, 0, at 1, 0.45, 2, 0. Minus 0.6, at 3 you have minus 0.15, and then at 4 you have 1.2, and at 5 you have 3.75. Then I will join these points with a curve, and this is that graph. Hopefully you understand. So the marking scheme say curve. Okay, this is how we have done this. Hopefully you understand. Then he says, this is question number 3C part. He says, by drawing a tangent, estimate the gradient of the curve at the point where the x is equals to 2.5. So when the x is equals to 2.5, I will draw a tangent there. Okay, so here we go. So when the x is 2.5, you can see this red line. I have drawn this. This is the tangent. Tangent is a line which touches the curve only at that point. Okay, so so you will have, I have drawn this tangent. Then I will take 2 points on this tangent. One point I've taken is 5.5. This is 5.5 comma 1, and another point I've taken is 2 comma, this is minus 0.7. And once I have taken these 2 points, I will find the gradient. You know the formula for the gradient is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So minus 0.7 minus 1 and divided by 2 minus 5.5. So you will have minus 1.7 divided by minus 3.5, and that will be 0.49. So the gradient of that tangent at the x equals to 2.5 is 0.49, and whatever is the gradient of the tangent, same is the gradient of the curve at that point. So the gradient of the curve is 0.49. The gradient of the curve is 0.49. They say that the gradient will be from 0.3 to 0.5. Our answer is 0.49. So our answer is in this range, which is correct answer, sir. This is how this is done. This is the tangent which is drawn there. Hopefully, if you have a hard copy of this paper with you, then you can very easily do this. Question number 3 is D part. He says, use your graph to solve the equation. X by 20 bracket x square minus 10 bracket close is equals to 0. You can see this is the main graph of the curve, and this is the graph of the line. So I will make this y equals to 0. So y equals to 0, I will draw that line. That line is already drawn there. This line is y equals to 0. So wherever the graph, your main curve will intersect this line, I will check the value of the x at that point of intersection. So here the x value is 0. Here the x value is 3 point something. So according to the graph, when that curve and this line y equals to 0 intersect each other, the value of the x on those points is 0. And on other point, the value of the x is 3.2. So our answer is 0 and 3.2. They say the answer will be from 0. And 3.05 to 3.25, our answer is in this range. So our answer is right. So we are going to the next part. He says question number 3, it's E part. He says the graph y is equals to x by 20 bracket start x square minus 10 together with the graph of a straight line L can be used to solve the equation x cube plus 10x minus 20 minus 80 is equals to 0 for x greater than or equals to 0 and less than or equals to 5. Find the equation of the line. It's a famous question on the graph. So this equation is given. This equation we got by combining the curve equation and the line equation. So what I will do, I will make the on the left side of this equation, the graph, the equation of the graph, and whatever will be formed on the right side, that will be the equation of the line. So first of all, I will reshape this. I will add, I will subtract, I will divide. Okay, so I will write x cube plus 10x minus 80. So what I will do on both the sides, I will add, I will subtract from both the sides minus 20x, and I will add 80 on both the sides. So you are left with x cube minus 10x and equals to minus 20x plus 80. So from here on the right side, you can see 20 is common. So x, I will take x common from here. So x bracket x square minus 10 bracket close equals to 20 minus x plus 4. This 20 will come on this side, it will divide. So you will have x by 20 bracket start x square minus 10 bracket close, and that will be equals to 4 minus x. Now you see this is the equation of that main curve whose graph is already drawn there. So whatever is on the right side, that is the equation for the line. On the right side, you see we have 4 minus x. So y is equals to 4 minus x is the equation of that line. So the equation of that line is y is equals to 4 minus x. Y is equal to 4 minus x is a famous question which all the time comes in the paper. Whenever you have a graph question, they ask you this question. Oh, so this says draw the graph of the line L on the grid. So we know the equation of that line y is equals to 4 minus x. So I will make a table for this equation. I will take different values of the x for this, and I will find out what is the value of the y. Y is equals to 4 minus x. So when I will take x0, the y will be 4. When I take x1, the y will be 3. When I take x2, the y will be 2. When I take x3, x value as 3, the y value will be 1. When I will take x value as 4, the y value will be 0. So then I will plot this point 0, 4, 1, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1. And you can see I have plotted these points, and oh, sorry, I just by mistake. Okay. So I will plot those points. You see these points I plotted, and then I joined them, and you can see this red line. This is the equation for, this is the graph for the equation y is equal to 4 minus x, and you can see This is what they have asked us to do. Then he says, hence solve the equation this. Okay. So this equation, we know that curve and the line, when they intersect each other, whatever is the value of the x of that point of intersection, that is the solution of that. So its solution will be 3.55, I think. 3.55. I'm telling you this from the graph. 3.55, from where this number is coming, where this line and that graph intersect each other. I check the value of the x of that point of intersection. That is 3.55. So my answer is 3.55. 3.55. 3.55 is the right answer, sir. You can look at the marking scheme that is right now opened in front of you. This is my solution. Hopefully you understand. Okay, so we are going to the next question. That is question number 4. It's A part. The framework A, B, C, D. BD is 3 meter and the BDA angle is 27 degrees. BCD is 41 degree. The DBC and the DAB angles are right angles. Their first question is find AD. They want me to find out this AD. So you can see this is a right angle triangle. In this, I know one angle. I know AD is the base of that triangle. And the BD, which is 3 meter, that is the hypotenuse here. So the ratio of the base and the hypotenuse, that is cos. So I will use the simple cos, and I can tell you cos 27. So the cos 27 will be equals to the base by the hypotenuse, and the base is AD, which is question. Hypotenuse is BD, which is 3. So the AD will be equals to 3 multiply cos 27, and that will be 2.67. So the AD value will be 2.67, which is the right answer. You can look at the marking scheme. This is my solution. Okay. Now, their question is question number 4. It's A part, it's second portion. And he says CD. Now he wants me to find out the value of the CD. This is also a right angle triangle. I'm talking about BCD. BCD is a right angle triangle. If this is the angle I'm going to use, then this will be my perpendicular, and this is my hypotenuse. I want to find out the perpendicular, so I will use sine of the 41. The sine is the perpendicular divided by the hypotenuse. So the sine 41 will be 3 divided by the CD. So the CD will be equals to 3 divided by the sine 41, and that will be 4.57. So the CD value is 4.57. 4.57 is the right answer. So you can look at the marking scheme. This is how I have done it, and we are going to the next part. Then he says in the triangle, that's the question number 4, and it's B part. He says in the triangle PQR, the PQ is 3 meter, the QR is equals to 5 meter. The area of the triangle PQR is 6 meters square. Find the two possible values of the angle PQR. So here we know the two sides of the triangle, and we also we want to find out the angle between those two sides, and the area of that triangle is given. I can apply the formula. Area of the triangle PQR is equals to the 1/2 multiply the PQ multiply the QR multiply the sine between these two sides. That is sine PQR. The area of the triangle is given, that is 6. So 6 is equals to 1/2 multiply 3 multiply 5 multiply the sine PQR. I want to find out this angle. So the sine PQR will be equals to 2 multiply 6 divided by 15. So sine PQR will be equals to 0.8, and the sine, I will go to the other side, will become sine inverse. So the PQR angle will be equals to the sine inverse of 0.8. So when you do this on your calculator, the sine inverse of 0.8 will be 53.1, which is the acute angle. He says find the values, the possible values. The acute angle is given by the calculator when you take the sine inverse. For obtuse angle, you have to manually subtract it from the 180. The calculator do not, whenever you take sine inverse, the calculator do not give answers. Obtuse angles, it do not give. So for if you want to find, if you know that that angle is obtuse, so you have to do it manually. So whatever the answer of the sine inverse comes, subtracted from the 180, you will get that obtuse angle. So one value, 180 minus 53.1, that is 126.9. So one angle, the one value of the PQR can be 53.1 degrees, and the other value, which will be the obtuse one, that will be 126.9. The marking scheme is in front of you. You can see that our answers are right. And here we have the solution of that question. So that is question number 4, and it's B part. So we are done with that. Now we have question number 5 coming up on your screen. In the diagram, A, B are the centers of the two circles that touch at the P. The line ACT touches the small circle at P and intersects the large circle at C. D is the point on AB such that CDA angle is 90 degree. Complete the following to show that the triangle ACD is similar to the triangle ABT. So they are basically talking about ACD and the ABT. You know this angle. This angle will be 90. The reason is this is the tangent, this is the radius. So here this angle will be 90. This angle is 90, and this angle is common between those two triangles. So they are talking about the ACD triangle and ABT triangle. So there are two angles the same in these two triangles. And when you are comparing two triangles and the two angles are same, you can say that these triangles are similar to each other. And the reason is angle-angle similarity test. Let me show you how we write these sentences. I have done that. And here we go. So you will have, I can say, okay. So the angle DAC will be equals to the angle TAB because this is the same angle for both the triangles. Angle CDA will be equals to the angle BTA. The BTA is 90, the CDA is 90. The CDA angle is given by them, and the angle BTA is 90 because the tangent is perpendicular to the radius. And the angle ACD is equals to the angle ABT. That is the why we are saying so, because if two angles of the two triangles are same, then automatically the third angles are also equal to each other. He says two angles in a triangle are equal, so the third angles are equal. Because the three pairs of the angles are equal, the triangles are similar. The triangles are similar. Triangles are similar. So you can see this. This is the marking scheme. I hope this answer is right. I have already checked it. Because this is the question number 5. It's B part. He says, given that the radii of the circles are 7 centimeter and 3 centimeter, calculate the CD. So now they want me to calculate the CD. AC is the radius of this big circle, that is 7. AD is also the A, and the P is the. So AP is 7, that's the radius of the big circle. BP is 3, that is given, I think. So, and BT is also 3. AD we don't know, okay? So their question is find. Let me make a correction. Okay. So this should remain AD. We don't know this value. Okay. So because we know the names of those two triangles and those are similar, ACD and ABT. So I can write very easily. Let me show you how I do this, and I reduce the size so I can show you. AC divided by AB will be equals to CD divided by BT. AD equals to AD divided by the AT. We don't know the value of the AD. We do not know this value. This A to D, I don't know. I know A to P will be 7. Okay, that is the radius of the big circle. I just by mistake wrote here. Okay, so I'm going to use only these two. So, and this is AC divided by the AC is 7. The AB is 10. Why it is 10? This 7 plus 3, that is 10. Okay. So, and CD we want to calculate, and the BT is 3. BT is this thing, that is 3. So we don't need this thing, okay? So 7 by 10 is equal to CD by 3. Just take this value. So CD will be equals to 3 multiplied 7 divided by 10. That is 21 by 10. That is 2.1. So you do not need this thing. Okay. So this is the answer. Okay. A little tricky thing. I wrote it in a weird way. So 2.1 is the right answer, sir. This is the way we have to do this. I hope you understand. This you don't need. When I was calculating, I just wrote this. So, and this AD value is not 7, remember. This AD value is not 7. We don't know how much is AD. We know AP is 7. Yes, that is the radius. So hopefully you understand this, and we are going to the next question. That next question is question number 6 coming up on your screen. He says, question number 6, he says A is 2, 0, 3, 1, B is 1, 2, minus 1, 3. He says find A plus 2B. So very simple, straightforward question. It's a 2 marks question, and here we go. Now they want me to find out the A and plus 2B. So it will be 2, 0, 3, 1 plus 2, and then B value, that is 1, 2, minus 1, 3. So you will have 2, 0, 3, 1 plus, and when this 2 will multiply with all the members here, so you will have 2, 4, minus 2, and 6. Now the corresponding members will be added up. 2 plus 2, that will be 4. 0 plus 4, that will be 4. 3 plus minus 2, that will be 3 minus 2, and that will be 1. 1 plus 6, that will be 7. So 4, 4, 1, 7. 4, 4, 1, 7. 4, 4, 1, 7. 4, 4, 1, 7 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. Okay, question number 6 and its B part. He wants me to find out AB, means you have to multiply A with the B. You have to find their product. Okay, so I'm going to multiply AB. So our value of the A is 2, 0, 3, 1. The value of the B is 1, 2, minus 1, and 3. So here, because we are multiplying, so from the first matrix, what I will do, I will take rows, and from here I will take the rows. So this first row will multiply with this first column. Then this first row will multiply with the second column. So 2 multiply 1 plus 0 multiply minus 1. 2 multiply 2 plus 0 multiply 3. So you will have 2 plus 0, 4 plus 0. So this will be 2, this will be 4. Now, the second row will multiply with the first column, and then the second row will multiply with the second column. So 3 multiply 1 plus 1 multiply minus 1. This will be 3 minus 1, and that will be 2. Then this second row will multiply with the second column. So 3 multiply 2 plus 1 multiply 3. That will be 6 plus 3, and that will be 9. So your answer will be 2, 4, 2, 9. 2429 is the right answer, sir. You can see, look at the marking scheme. So this is how this multiplication is done, and here we go. Question number 6 and its C part. He says matrix A multiply with this column matrix x2 equals to 8 2y. Find the value of the x and the y. Very simple, straightforward question. So what I will do, I will substitute the value of the A here. So the A value is 2, 0, 3, 1, and the x 2 and 8 and 2y. So from here, I will take the row, and it will multiply with the first column. So you will have 2x plus 2 multiply x plus 0 multiply 2. So it will be 2x plus 0. And then the second, because there is no second column here. So now the second row will multiply. The second row will multiply with the first column. So 3 multiply x plus 1 multiply 2. So that will be 3x plus 2. And that is equals to 8. And downstairs you will have 2y. So if you compare the upper element with this upper element, so you will have 2x plus 0 is equals to 8. So you will have 2x is equals to 8. So the x will be equals to 8 by 2, and x will be equals to 4. Now I know the value of the x. So now compare these two with each other. So 3x plus 2 is equals to 2y. And the value of the x we know is 4. So 3 multiply 4 plus 2 is equals to y. So the 12 plus 2 is 14. So 14 is equals to 2y. So y will be equals to 14 divided by 2. And the y will be equals to 7. So the value of the x is 4, and the value of the y is 7. 4 and 7 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution of the C part, question number 6. Question number 6 is D part. He says find the B inverse. So I want to find out the inverse of this matrix B. So what I will do, the matrix B is here. So the matrix B is 1, 2, minus 1, 3. First of all, I will find the B determinant. For B determinant, first of all, multiply these two with each other. So 1 multiply 3, then you put a negative sign, then this multiply with this, so minus 1 multiply 2. So this will be 3 plus 2, that is 5. So the determinant of the B is 5. Then I will find the adjoint of the B. In the adjoint of the B, these two, their location is changed with each other, and these two, their signs are changed. So the adjoint of the B will be 3 minus 2 and 1 and 1. The B inverse is equals to the 1 by B determinant into the adjoint of the B. This is the famous formula. You should remember this. So the B inverse will be equals to 1 by 5 bracket, and the matrix adjoint B is 3 minus 2, 1, 1. So 1 by 5, 3 minus 2, 1, 1 is the answer. So 1 by 5, 3 minus 2, 1, 1 is the right answer, sir. You can look at the marking scheme. So here we go. This is the solution of the question number 6, and it's D part. You can pause the video if you want more time. So we are going to the next question. That is question number 7. It's A part. X is equals to the square root of the A square plus B square. So calculate, the first part is calculate the X if the A is minus 0.73 and the B is 1.84. Very simple. The value of the A and the B is given. The value of the X is question. So very simple. Simply you have to so X will be equals to the square root, and under the square root we have bracket start minus 0.73 bracket close square plus 1.84 square. And when you enter this in your calculator, you get 3.989185. Then take square root. You will have 1.98. So 1.98 is my answer. Question number 7A, first part. 1.98 is the right answer, sir. This is my solution. Hopefully you understand. Question number 7, it's A, and second portion is express B in terms of X and A. So I want to make X be the subject of the formula. So very simple. X is equals to the square root of the A square plus B square. So I will take square on both the sides. So you will have X square equals to A square plus B square. This square and square root will be cancelled. So I will make this B square alone. So B square will be equals to X square minus A square. Take square root on both the sides. So you will have B equals to plus minus under root. And under this radical sign, you will have X square minus A square. So the B is equals to plus minus under root of the X square minus A square. This is my solution. So this answer is right. You can look at the marking scheme here. So then we are going to the next part, and the next part is a 1 mark question of the question number 7, and it's B part. He says A, B, C, D, and the PQRS are rectangles. AD is equals to X centimeter, PS is equals to X plus 5 centimeter. Each rectangle has an area of 17 centimeters square. First part is write down an expression for the PQ in terms of X. We know the area of this is how much? 17. And if this area is 17, this is the width, this is the length. Suppose the area of the rectangle is the length into the width, and that is equal to 17. We know AD is X, the AD easily we can calculate. Same way here, the area of this rectangle is 17 centimeters square. So we know the PS, we can find the PQ. PQ multiply PS is equals to the area of this rectangle, which is 17. So from there, I can find the PQ. So you can see here, the area of the triangle PQRS is equals to the PQ side multiply PS side, and that will be equals to 17. The PQ I want to find out. The PS is X plus 5, and that is equal to 17. So the PQ will be equals to 17 divided by X plus 5. 17 divided by X by 5 is the right answer, sir. Question number 7B, first part. Hopefully you understand this. Okay, then he says AB is 3 centimeters longer than PQ. Form an equation in X and show that it simplifies to 3x square plus 15x minus 85. AB is 3 centimeters longer than the PQ. So the difference between the, in the area of the triangle ABCD, that will be AB multiply AD, and that will be 17. So we know the AD is X. So what will be the AB? AB will be 17 divided by X. He says that the AB is PQ plus 3. We know the AB, that is 17 by X. We know the PQ, that is 17. And in the denominator, you have X plus 5 and plus 3. So I will take the LCM on this side. So 17 by X is equals to 17 plus 3 bracket X plus 5 bracket close. X plus 5 is in the LCM. So now what I will do, I will cross multiply. So X bracket start, you will have 17 plus 3X plus 15 bracket close is equals to 17 bracket start X plus 5. So, so this will become, this becomes 32 and this is 3X. Okay. So X bracket 3X and 17 plus 15 is 32. Okay. So X bracket 3X plus 32 bracket close is equals to 17X plus 85. So you will have 3X square plus 32X is equal to 17X plus 85. So you will have 3X square plus 32X minus 17X minus 85 is equal to 0. So you will have 3X square plus 15X minus 85 equal to 0. So this is how this is shown. I hope you understand this. Okay, so here we have to show. Then in the next part, he says, this is the third part, solve the equation 3x squared plus 15x minus 85 equals to 0. Give your solution correct to three significant figures. So because we want the answer in three significant figures, I'm going to apply the quadratic formula. So here we have this quadratic equation 3x squared plus 15x minus 85. Here the A value is 3, the B value is 15, and the C value is minus 85. So I will apply the quadratic formula. The quadratic formula is x is equals to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac under that under root, and the whole thing divided by 2a. Just substitute the value of the a, b, and c. So you will have minus 15 plus minus under root. Under the under root, you have 15 square minus 4 into 3 into minus 85, and the whole thing divided by 2 into 3. So upstairs, you will have minus 15 plus minus, and when you do this calculation, you will have plus minus 35.28 and the whole thing divided by 6. Now there are two options for the answer. One option will be minus 15 plus 35.28 equals to divided by 6 equals to, and that will be 3.38. The second option will be minus 15 minus 35.28 equals to divided by 6 equals to, and that will be minus 8.38. So I got two values of the x. One is 3.38 and the other one is minus 8.38. Our answers are right, sir. This is how you are done. Okay, then we have the fourth part. He says, find the parameter of the rectangle PQRS. You see the parameter of the rectangle is very easy. It is 2 bracket start length plus width. That rectangle PQRS, its parameter will be 2 bracket start PQ plus PS. Okay, so the the 2 bracket start, the PQ is 17 divided by x plus 5 and the PS is x plus 5. So substitute the value of the x. I'm not going to use this negative value. I'm going to use this positive value. So you will here enter in the place of x, you will substitute 3.38. So 17 divided by 3.38 plus 5, this is in the denominator, plus 3.38 plus 5 and 2. So this will become, when you do this calculation, it is 10.4086. When you multiply it with the 2, you get 20.8. So this is 20.8, 20.8. $20.8 is the answer, sir. Our answer is right. Okay, so we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 8. It's A part. He says P and Q are the points on the circumference of a circle, center O, radius capital R centimeter. The minor arc PQ is 20 centimeter and the POQ angle is 48 degree. Show that the radius capital R is 23.9, correct to 1 decimal place. We know the length of the arc and we know the angle subtended by that arc at the center. So you know the formula for the arc is theta by 362 pi r. Just use that formula and find the value of the arc here. We know the arc length and we can very easily find. So arc is equal to theta by 362 pi r. The arc length is 20 centimeter. The theta is 48 degrees. So 20 is equal to 48 divided by 360 multiply 2 multiply pi multiply r. So I will make this r alone. So you will have 20 multiply 360 divided by 96 pi, and that will be 23.9. So the radius is 23.9. You have to show that. This is question number 8 coming up on your screen. So we are done with this. Then he says calculate the area of the minor sector POQ. So he wants me to find the area of this minor sector. We can very easily find the area of that sector. The area of the sector will be theta by 360 pi r square. So the area of the sector will be, theta is 48. So it will be 48 divided by 360 multiply pi multiply. The radius is 23.9 and it's square. So when you do this in calculation, your answer will be 239.27. 239.27, which is approximately 239. 239.27 is 239. So our answer is right. So we are going to the next part. It's a 2 marks question. He says the minor arc POQ is removed from the circle and the remaining major sector is shaped to form an open cone of the radius r centimeter. He says calculate the r. Remember this arc of this sector. Whenever you bend this sector, you make a cone with it. The arc, remember this is a fact, the arc of that sector becomes the circumference of the base of this. Okay, so this arc becomes this circumference of the base of the cone. So I can find that arc and I can make it equals to the circumference. The major arc here will be theta by 362 pi r. The angle will be 360 minus 48, the angle for that major arc, and that will be 312. So 312 divided by 360 multiply 2 multiply pi multiply. The radius of that sector is 23.9. So multiply 23.9. So you will get 130.1457 centimeter. That arc becomes the circumference of the cone, of the base of the cone. So the circumference of the base of the cone will be equal to the arc length which we just found. So 2 pi r will be equal to 130.1457. So that small r will be equal to 130.1457 divided by the 2 pi, and that will be 20.7. 20.7 is my answer, sir. 20.7. 20.7 is the right answer, sir. You can look at this marking scheme, question number 8, A and its third part. 20.7 is the right answer, sir. Now we are on the question number 8 and its B part. He says the curved surface area of a cone is pi r L, where L is the slant height. Cone A has a radius of 7.5 centimeter and the height of 4 centimeter. Calculate the curved surface area of the cone. First of all, I will apply the Pythagoras and I will find out the slant height from the vertical height and the radius of the cone. L square is equals to, L square is equals to A square plus R square. So L square will be equals to 4 square plus 7.5 square, and L square will be equals to 72.25. Take square root on both the sides. So your L will be equals to 8.5 centimeter. Once you know the value of the slant height, L, 8.5 centimeter, we can find the curved surface area of the cone. The formula for the curved surface area of the cone is pi RL. So the pi value, R is 7.5 and the slant height is 8.5. So pi multiply 7.5 multiply 8.5, that is 200.2765, which is 200. So 200 centimeters square, 200 centimeters square, you can see is the right answer, sir. So hopefully you understand that was question number 8, B part. Now we are going to the next part, that is question number 8B, second part. He says cone B is geometrically similar to the cone A. The ratio of the curved surface area of the cone A to the curved surface area of the cone B is 64 ratio 25. Find the height of the cone B. Very simple, the ratio between the areas. The ratio between the areas is surface area of the A divided by surface area of the B will be height of A divided by the height of B whole square. So the ratio between their surface areas is given, that is 64 divided by 25, and that will be equals to height of the cone A is 4. Height of the cone B is question. That will be 4 divided by the height of the B and the whole square. So I will take square root on both the sides. So you will have 8 divided by 5 is equals to 4 divided by height of the B. This square root and this square is gone. So when you do this calculation, so height of the B will be 4 multiplied 5 divided by 8. That's 20 divided by 8, and that is 2.5. So the height of the cone is 2.5. The height of that cone is 2.5, and you can look at the marking scheme. Question number 8B, second part, you can look at the marking scheme. The height of the cone B will be 2.5 centimeter. I hope you understand this procedure. So let me show you once again. This is that part. Okay. And then we do this calculation. We went to this. So our answer is 2.5. And here we go. Now you can see the whole question together. So let's go to the next part, G. This is question number 9. He says A, B, C, D is a level playing field. AB is equals to 65 meter, BC is 70 meter, and CA is 110 meter. CDA angle is 70 degree, and DAC angle is 58 degree, and the C is due south of the B. So this is, if this you have the north here, if this is the north, so the C is exactly, so this angle is 180 degree. Okay. The C is in the south of the B. Their first question is calculate the bearing of the A from C. From C. A from C. So basically they want me to find out this angle. Okay. So what I will do, my strategy is I will find out this angle. In this triangle, the three sides are given. So by using the cosine rule, I will be able to find out this angle. And then I will subtract this angle from 360. I will get this angle, which is the bearing of the A from C. It's a 4 marks question. This is the reason why this is 4 marks. Okay, so let me show you. So this is our strategy. So the cos of the ACB, this angle will be equals to A square plus B square minus C square divided by the 2 into A into B. Okay. So just substitute the values. The cos of the ACB will be equals to 70 square plus 110 square minus 65 square. Whole thing divided by 2 divided by 70 divided by 110. And when you do this on your calculator, you get 0.8295. So the ACB angle will be equal to the cos inverse of 0.8295, and ACB angle will be equal to 33.94. Then the bearing of the A from the C, I know this angle is 34, so this outer angle from this north, you go clockwise to the CA line. So that angle will be 360 minus 34, and that will be 326. So the bearing of the A from the C is 326. 326 is our answer. 326 is our answer. So that is question number 9. It's a part. The marking scheme is showing up on your screen. This 326 is the right answer, sir. Okay. So we are going to the next part. He says calculate the side AD. It's a 3 marks question. AD. They want me to find out how much is this AD. You see, I know this angle very easily. I can find out this angle. This angle will be 180 minus 58 minus 70. Once I know this angle, opposite to this angle is this side, which I want to find out, and opposite to 110 is this angle. So I'm going to use the sine rule, and I will find out the value of the AD. So the ACD angle will be equals to 180 minus 58 minus 70. So the ACD will be equals to 52. Then I will use the sine rule. So AD divided by the sine of the 52 is equals to 110 divided by the sine of the 70. So the AD will be equals to 110 multiplied sine of the 52 equals to divided by the sine of 70 equals to, and that will be 92.2. 92.2 is the right answer, sir. You can look at the marking scheme. Our answer is right. This is how this is done. Okay, now we are going to the C part. There are two vertical trees, A, X, and CY, each of the height 17 meter. one at each end of the path AC. Calculate the angle of the elevation of the Y from the B. Okay, so one tree is here, the other tree is here. Both the trees are 17-meter high. So high, I mean. So their question is calculate the angle of the elevation of the Y from the B. The Y is that the top of that tree which is on the C. So I'm looking at the top of that tree from the B. Okay, so I know the BC distance, that is 70-meter. I know the height of the tree at the C, that point C, and that is 17-meter. I want to find out the angle of elevation. Angle of the elevation is when this is your line of horizontal line of sight, and when you look at the top of the tree, the angle between these two lines is called the angle of elevation. So I'm going to use the tan CBY angle will be equals to perpendicular by base, that is 17 by 70. So the CBY angle will be equals to tan inverse of 0.2429. So the CBY angle will be 13.65. So the angle of the elevation is 13.7. So you can look at the marking scheme. Our answer is right. Hopefully you understand how this is done. This is my solution. Okay, a bird flies in a straight line from X to Y. It takes 24 seconds. Calculate the average speed of the bird. Give your answer in kilometer per hour. Okay, so this is seconds. The distance is in meter. This is a 3 marks question. The final speed we want is in kilometers per hour. So these are the trees. A bird is flying from X to Y. The distance between X and Y is 110 meter. The time taken is 24 seconds. So the average speed is equals to distance divided by time. So that is 110 meter divided by 24 seconds. So 110 divided by 24, that is 4.583 meter per second. But they demanded that the speed must be in kilometers per hour. So 4.583 meter per second, I will convert this into kilometer per hour. So when you convert meter per second into kilometer per hour, the method is you multiply it with 3600 and you divide it with 1000. So 4.583 multiplied 3600 divided by 1000, and the answer will be 16.5 kilometer per hour. So 16.5 kilometer per hour is the right answer, sir. Let's have a look at the marking scheme. Marking scheme says 16.5 kilometer per hour. This is how it is done, and hopefully now you know how this is done. So that was question number 9. Now I am going to the question number 10. It's a part. Here he says ACB and OCD are straight lines. AC ratio CB is 1:2. If this is 1, then this is 2, and the total A to B, there are 3 pieces. O to A is represented with the vector 3A, and the O to B is 6B. He says express AB in terms of, so he wants me to find out AB. So I will make the bypass. I want the value of the AB. So from A, I will go to O, and from O, I will go to B. This is my bypass, which I'm telling you. Okay. So if you from A go to O, from O go to B. So you can see, okay. So AB will be equals to AO plus OB. AO is minus 3A and OB is 6B. So 6B minus 3A. 6B minus 3A is the right answer, sir. So you can look at here. This is the right answer. Okay. So this is how it is done. Okay. In the next part, he says express AC. You want to find out AC. We have the value of the AB. I want to find out the AC. So AC divided by AB will be equal to 1 divided by 3. Okay, so AC by the AB, AC is 1 piece, AB is 3 piece. We know the value of the AB very easily. I can tell you the value of the AC. So AC will be equals to 1 by 3 of the AB. So AC will be equals to 1 by 3. AB value is here in the A part, first part, sorry, 6B minus 3A. So when you will 6B divided by 3, that will give you 2B, 3A divided by 3, that will give you A. So my final answer of the AC is 2B minus A. 2B minus A is the right answer, sir. I hope you understand this. Okay, then he says the BD value is 5A. Its value is given. He says 5A minus 5B. The value of B to D is given. So not 5. Sorry. Here we have. I cannot. This is not, let me. This is nothing. Okay. 5A minus B is given. So showing you're working clearly, find the ratio of the OC and CD. They want me to find out this ratio actually. OC ratio, CD. Okay. So my method is, okay. So here, the OC value, it will be from O go to A, from A go to C. So OC will be, OA is 3A and AC is 2B minus A. So it will be 2A plus 2B. Take it 2 common. So OC will be equal to 2 bracket A plus B. So this is OC value. Okay, now I want the CD value. The CD I can find out, I will make the bypass. So for CD, from C go to B, from B go to D. And CB is 2 by 3 of the AB. And 2 by 3 of the AB is 6B minus 3A. And the BD is 5A minus B. So when 2 by 3 will multiply with this, you get 4B. When 2 by 3 will multiply with this, you get minus 2A plus 5A minus B. So A and A will be simplified with each other. B and B will be simplified with each other. So you will have 3A plus 3B. Now take 3 common. So you will have 3 bracket start A plus B. Now the main question was OC ratio CD. So OC is 2 bracket A plus B bracket close. CD is 3 bracket A plus B bracket close. So this and this is cancelled. So you are left with 2 ratio 3. So the ratio of the AC to the CD is 2 ratio 3. 2 ratio 3 is the right answer, sir. This is a little bit tricky, but it's not that difficult. Okay, so here we have question number 10 is B part. He says describe fully the single transformation that maps the triangle A onto triangle B. You can see the triangle A has been flipped and you find the triangle B. So and that means it's a reflection. So how you find the line of reflection? You take 2 same points on the object and the image, you join them, and then you draw the perpendicular bisector of that line. So that line will be the line of reflection. So I put my compass here and I draw this arc and I draw this arc. Then I put my compass here and I draw this arc and I draw this arc. I join this point and this point with each other. This red line you can see, that is the perpendicular bisector of that line which is joining with joining A and A prime. So this is the line of reflection. And this line, look at this line carefully. 0, 0, this point is 1 minus 1, this point is 2 minus 2, this point is 3 minus 3. This point is minus 1 comma 1. This is the famous line y equals to minus x. Y equals to minus x. So this transformation is actually reflection in the line y equals to minus x. This is a reflection in the line y is equals to minus x. Okay, then he says a triangle triangle A is mapped onto triangle C by the shear H in which the y-axis is the invariant line, and due to this what happens, the 2 comma 1, the point 2 comma 1 whose coordinates are 2 comma 1, when you do H with it goes to 2 comma 3. So 2 comma 1 is this point, it goes to 2 comma 3. You see its distance, look at this, it is 2 squares here and it has moved 2 squares upward. Okay, so that means the scale factor is 1. This is how you find the scale factor. So I will move the same, I will move the points. Let me tell you. The scale factor is 1 of the shear. So first of all, this point, its distance from this invariant line y-axis is 2 steps. So multiply it with 1, you get 2. So you move parallel to the y-axis 2 steps. So this point will come here. The 2, 0 point will come on 2, 2. This point is perpendicular. This was already done with. This is 2 steps here from the y-axis, which is the invariant line for the shear. So the scale factor is 1. So multiply it with 1. So it will move 2 steps parallel to the invariant line. So it will go, the 2, 1 point will go to 2, 3. Now look at this point. This is 5 steps here from the invariant line y-axis. So its scale factor is 1. So multiply it with 1. So it's 5. So move 5 steps parallel to the invariant line in the upward direction here. So this point 5, 0, its image will be 5, 5. Then join these 3 points. This is the image C. This is the triangle C. So on the grid, we have to plot this. I hope you understand. So let me check the answer for the C, 2, 3, 2, 2, and 5, 5. 2, 2, 2, 3, and 5, 5, and that is the right answer, sir. It's shear. It has been taken out from your syllabus. State the shear factor of the H. The shear factor of the H here is 1. Then their question is find the matrix that represents the H. So I don't remember actually the matrix which represents the shear, and but the method is very simple. The method of finding the matrix which represents that shear is very simple. You know, remember this formula, transformation matrix, multiply the object is equals to the image. You take 2 points on the object and you take 2 points of those points which you have taken, you take their image. Okay, for example, I take 2, 1 and the image of this under the shear is 2, 3. I take 5, 0 point on the object and its image, the image of this point is 5, 5. So this is my object matrix. I take only 2 points and its image, that is the image matrix. Okay, now when this will go on the other side, it will become its inverse. And so for that purpose, I need to find out the determinant of this object. So 2 multiplies 0, that is 0, minus 5 multiplied 1, that's 5. So the determinant is minus 5. So when this will go on the other side, because it's on the second position, its inverse will be written on the second position. Here on the other hand, you can see 1 divided by minus 5. This is 1 by the determinant, and this is the adjoint of this thing. So you change the location of these 2 points, you change the sign of these 2 points, this comes here. So this is adjoint is here. So then I will multiply this with this. Okay, from here I will take the first row, multiply with the first column, then first row multiply with the second column. So 2 into 0 is 0, plus 5 into minus 5, that is minus 5. 2 into minus 5 is 10, plus 5 into 2 is 10. So minus 10 plus 10, you get 0. Then this rows multiply. 3 zeros are 0, plus 5 multiply minus 1 is minus 5. So minus 5. 3 multiply minus 15 is minus 15. And 5 multiply 2 is plus 10. Minus 15 plus 10 is minus 5. So then I will divide these with the minus 5. So you get 1, 0, 1, 1. So the transformation matrix is 1, 0, 1, 1. You see, this is the trick. How we find the transformation matrix. I have not, my students do not remember the transformation matrix. They are able to calculate the transformation matrix by this method. 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1 is the right answer. So this was question number 10. Now we are on the question number 11. It's a party says 600 candidates took a mathematics examination which consisted of 2 papers. Each paper was marked out of 100. The diagram shows on the same grid the cumulative frequency curve for the paper 1 and paper 2. So you can see this is that cumulative. This is representing the cumulative frequency curve for the paper 1. This is representing for the cumulative frequency for the paper 2. Okay, so Total candidates are 600 and the marks are 100 for both the papers. Use the cumulative frequency curve for the paper one. So the questions are coming to you about the paper one to find an estimate of the median. So whenever you want to find out the median, we want to find out the 50% of that cumulative frequency. The total cumulative frequency here is 600. So find the 50% of 600, that will be 300. So from on the y-axis, look for the 300, go to the graph. When you intersect the graph, check what is the x value there. Okay, so for 50% of the 600, that is 300. So on the y-axis, I checked where is the 300. From there, I went to the graph, and when I intersected the graph for the paper one, then I check what is the value there. That is called Q2. That is the median for the paper one, and that value is 40. From the graph, I am telling you this value. The value is 40. Hopefully, you understand this, how this is done. The 40 is the answer, sir. Okay. Then their question is find the interquartile range for the paper one. For interquartile range, we need Q3 and Q1, the upper quartile and the lower quartile, the third quartile and the first quartile. For the third quartile, you will find the 75% of the 600, that will be 450. So on y-axis, I will look where is the 450. Here we have the 450. From there, I will go to the graph cumulative frequency curve. When you intersect the cumulative frequency curve, then I will go downstairs, and that will be my Q3. This is 52. So the Q3 value is 52, sorry. And then I will find the 25% of the 600, that is 150. On the y-axis, I will find where is the 150. From there, I will go to the graph of the paper one. And when I intersect the graph, then I will check what is the value of the x below that point, and that is my Q1, the lower quartile, the first quartile for the paper one, and that is, I think, 27. Now the interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1. So that will be 52 minus 27, and that is 25. So they say from 23 to 27, our answer is 25, which is in this range. So our answer is right. Okay, then their question is the number of candidates who scored more than 45. So the number of candidates who scored more than 45 score. So on the marks, wherever is the 45. So here you have that 45 marks. So from here, you will go to that curve for the paper one. When you hit the paper, that point, when you intersect that curve, you go to the y-axis, check what is the x value there. This is 360. Their question is who scored more than 45. So the people who are above this are the people who scored more than 45. So that will be 600 minus 360. So 600 minus 360, and that will be 240 people. 240 people to 225 to 245. So our answer is 240, which is in this range. So our answer is right. Okay, so we are going to the next part. He says a candidate scored 60 on paper one. Using both graphs, estimate this candidate's mark on paper two. Okay, so it's a tricky question. So question, how much marks he got? He got 60 marks. So you see the strategy is he got 60 marks on paper one. So from 60, I will go to paper one. And then I check what is this value, 520. So I will take this horizontal line and I will cross this paper two. When I intersect the paper two, then I will go down, check what's the number here. It is 79. So the boy will score 79 marks in the paper two. Remember this trick, 79 marks. Let me show you. From here, I go up. When I intersect paper one, sorry, then I go horizontal. Then when I intersect paper two, then I come down, check what's the number here. So this number is 79. This is how this is done. 79 is my answer, sir, which is, let's check. 79 to 80, so 79 is the right answer, sir. Our answer is right. Hopefully you understand how this is done. The third part, state with the reason which you think was the more difficult paper. Okay, so I will check the median. Median for the paper 1 is 40 marks and median for the paper 2 is something like 50 something. Okay. So from the graph, I can tell you the median for the paper 1 is 40 and the median of the paper 2 is 54. So that means the paper 1 is more difficult because its median is less. So the paper 1, because paper 1's median is lower than the median of the paper 2, so the paper 1 is more difficult. So this is how this is done. Okay. This is question number 11 and it's B part. He says Amira has three $1 coins and two 20-cent coins. So she has basically 5 coins and the 3 coins are of $1, $1, $1, and there are 2 coins which are of 20 cents, 20 cents. She picks out coins at random, one after the other. The coins are not replaced. The tree diagram shows the possible outcomes of their possible picking out 2 coins. So what is this x value? This x value will be there were 3 $1 coins. So one $1 coin 1 is already out. So it will be 2 by 4. So the x value will be 2 by 4. So she has 3 coins like this, 2 coins like this, total 5 coins. So this will be 2 by 4. Okay, so you can see this, you can complete this 2 by 4. Okay, their first question is find the x, so 2 by 4 is my answer. 2 by 4 is the right answer, sir. Hopefully you understand. Okay, then their question is find the probability that the total value of the 2 coins picked out is 40 cents. How come this is possible 40 cents? The value of the 2 coins picked out is 40 cents. That will be if 20 cent coins are out. So I'm looking for 20 cent, 20 cent, 20 cent, 20 cent. So they are talking about this outcome. So 2 by 5 multiply 1 by 4. So probability of getting 20 cent, 20 cent, that will be 2 by 5 multiply 1 by 4, and that will be 2 by 20. 2 by 20 is the answer, sir. This is the right answer, 2 by 20. Okay, so then they say find the probability that the total value of the 2 coins picked out is 1.20. That is possible here, $1.20, this. So it is 3 by 5 multiplied 2 by 4. And here, this is 20 cents and $1. So it is 2 by 5 multiplied 3 by 4. Let me show you. So this is how I write it. The probability of the $1 comma 20 cents plus the probability of the 20 cents comma $1. And that will be 3 by 5 multiplied 2 by 4 plus 2 by 5 multiplied 3 by 4. And that is 6 by 20 plus 6 by 20. That's 12 by 20. 12 by 20 is the answer, sir. That is the right answer, sir. Hopefully you understand this. Okay, then we have the fourth part. At a car park, the charge is $1.40. Amira picks out 3 coins, one after the other. Find the probability that the total value of the 3 coins is 1.40. So the 3 coins can be of worth of 1.40. She will have $1, 20 cent, 20 cent, or 20 cent, $1, 20 cent, 20 cent, 20 cent, $1. In all these cases, the worth of the 3 coins will be 1.40. So the first dollar is of $1, that is 3 by 5. So you will have 3 by 5 multiply 2 by 4 multiply 1 by 3 plus 2 by 5 multiply 3 by 4 multiply 1 by 3 plus 2 by 5 multiply 1 by 4 multiply 3 by 5, 3 by 3, sorry. So it will be 6 by 60 plus 6 by 60 plus 6 by 60. This is 18 by 60. 18 by 60 is the right answer. Sir, this is showing up on your screen. This is how this is done. You see, I hope you understand. So we are done with this paper. So my dear students, in this video today, we have completed October, November 2016 2 paper. There were total 11 questions. We have done all the questions and I have tried my best to write the solutions in a way that you can understand and you can have the best answer. I have also tried my best to describe the solution, describe the process. Hopefully this video will be very helpful for you. If you find that this video is helpful, please like this video, share this video, and also subscribe my channel. Please share the link of this video with your junior students, with your class fellows, with your teachers, so that they can also get this help. And please share the link of this video on your WhatsApp groups, on your Facebook accounts, on your Twitter accounts, on your Instagrams, on your TikTok accounts, because when you do this, you help me to promote my channel. I think that this video making thing is a blessing for me, and these videos can make the life of so many students around the globe little easier. These videos can make the life of so many students around the globe and their parents' life little easier, their teachers' life a little easier. Thank you very much for taking out time and watching this video. Have a good day. God bless you all.